Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Squeetee, and it's another Ashes of Creations pre-order cosmetic shop update thing I do every month. We have new cosmetics that just came out today, October 6th, 2021. So you can go right away once you see these and go and buy them. I'll put prices up, I'll put the description of every item we go over, the picture, all that fun stuff, the name so you can go find it. I'm going to go through the list, check everything out, maybe throw my 2 cents in if it's something worthwhile, and go from there. But before we do that, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. Subscribe to me on YouTube here. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you like anything here. Driving traffic is what I'm trying to do here. And I greatly appreciate it. And you can find me at my other locations, squeetee.com, my other social media locations, I should say. Squeetee.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I'm Squeetee everywhere. You search it, you find me. So I really appreciate if you guys go find my stuff and like it, subscribe, follow me, all that fun stuff. I greatly appreciate it. And I do have a member program on YouTube. It's literally 99 cents a month to get videos early. Depending on the video, if it's a video that I pre-recorded and I got time to release it, you can get it up to 2-3 weeks early. If it's something that's time sensitive, like this video, you'll probably get it the same day as everybody else, maybe a couple hours early. But I do always give my members early access. So check that out too. It's 99 cents and yeah. So let's get right into it. So this month is the Dying of the Light theme. It's very yellow theme. Kind of deal we got going on. It's interesting. Like, I'm a little confused on how some of the stuff matches for the overall theme, but let's take a look. So, Dying of the Light. The first item up is called Cloak of the Broken Pact. So we have a white cloak with like a yellow phoenix, I guess I would say. And it's got like a slash or like a burn mark going through it. So my guess is that this is supposed to signify the Broken Pact. So I'll read a little snippet here from this. This flowing silken mantle of the light pact inspired hope in all those that caught a glimpse of them during the terrible final days of Vera. Fighting tirelessly against the pressing darkness, the fluttering capes were often the last ray of light seen before escaping to safety. Tragically, it was only the cloak itself that was recovered after the finishing blows were felled. So basically, these were kind of like the guardians that protected everyone as all the people were escaping through the portals to the New World. I forgot what it's called. Not the game, The New World, but the world that everyone from Vera escaped to. So these seem to be like the guardians. Like I was going to come up with something, and I totally just blanked out on what Lord of the Rings reference I was going for. But yeah, so these were the last guys. This is their cape. So pretty cool. I'm not much of a small accessory cosmetic like that. I have my guild barding that I got with my package, with my Kickstarter package. So I'm going to be wearing that over a cape like this. So probably not up my alley. Next up, we have the Ruined Gargoyle. So it's a pet cosmetic. This one looks pretty cool. The eyes look really big and bulging, which is kind of strange to me. It looks like it's all broken and stuff. I want to know what this is. So it's a cosmetic skin. So it's going to go over a pet we own. Is it going to be like a dog we can throw this on? A cat? Is there going to be... I don't know. It looks interesting. I like it. It's a very yellow themed package this month. I was expecting more orange or purple, considering Halloween is this month. But, get what you can. So we'll quick snippet here of the description. Alien fortresses were often bedecked with gargoyles out of ancient tradition, with their formidable walls and towers standing as a last defense against darkness. While gruesome, few truly believed the works of stone could ward off evil spirits or strike fear in the heart of superstitious adversaries. Thus it was an act of twisted irony that the enemy empowered these solid statues and turned them against the host of these keeps. Ooh, that's interesting. So that, to me, that's a telltale sign that there's going to be like rock creatures we're going to be fighting, and then you can get hints later on in this month's cosmetic packs. But that's cool. I foresee gargoyle statues turning to life in some sort of stronghold or some sort of like dungeon we're going to have to go to. I would assume it's going to be in multiple dungeons or raid bosses or whatever. So that's pretty cool. The next up we have is the Mount Cosmetic for the week. It's called the Graveyard Golem. Now this one looks cool, pretty cool. It's this big hulking creature. It's got like wings coming off the butt end of it, sort of like I don't know. It's like swooping a little. It's got these giant big front end. And it's got graves sticking out of the its body everywhere, and it almost looks like you sit on a grave or like in the opening of a crypt on the top of its back. And it's got like two chains or reins on it you're going to be riding. It's got roots that are on the bottom. It looks really cool. And if anything from their recent crystal geode mount they had, where it had all the tentacles coming off the back, this is going to look crazy sick. And I'm all for it. So let's read the description here. Wow, I'm bad today. Those who have seen this hulking behemoth say it is as if the cemetery itself rose from the dead to tread unhallowed ground. Singular in purpose and terrible in execution. Terrible in execution? The golem knows only the expressed will of its creator. Only a few could fathom the powerful necromantic energies necessary to accomplish such a desecration, and fewer still could actually achieve it. All right, so this is, I think, I'm predicting here, they always hinted at node events happening, right? And this would be a perfect creature for like mid-level node events that you could take over and attack a node. So they always pitch like the zombie coming out of, or skeletons coming out of a nearby graveyard, and then they would attack a village. Well, who's creating this zombie horde? Like, is it a necromancer? And then, oh, well, I mean, are they just making zombies? Or are they going to make a graveyard golem? And that's the mid-tier attacking them. And then the high tier would be the necromancer themselves. I think it's called, I forget what the tokens are. There's a token, there's elite, and then there's 3 levels. So I think this would be like the mid-level token of an event that you could play as this big golem. He might have like 2 attacks, a jump and like a pound or something, or maybe like an AoE fist on the ground and like a punch. But still, this looks totally cool. I'm trying to get 1 mount and 1 ship and 1 armor set and everything for every single one of my accounts. I have 3 of them because I'm weird. And I want to try and maybe this will be one of the guys. It looks cool. I'm really excited for this one. Enough about that. Moving on. We have the costume cosmetic for the week. Or the month, excuse me. Vestiges of the Steel Bloom. All right. So it's a yellow kind of armor. You got some glowing between the joints, so I feel like it's some sort of like entity is controlling it, not a human inside. It looks pretty cool. I'm not a fan of yellow necessarily, but it looks like these are taken over creatures. So let's take a quick description read. Formed by the wise Aelin Queen as she foresaw the impending darkness, the Order of the Steel Bloom consisted of specially selected knights strong of heart and valor. The Order was essential in carrying out nigh impossible endeavors of critical import during the last days of Era, under the direction of the beloved and revered Lady of the Rose. Man. When the divine gates open, at great personal risk to her own safety, the Queen ordered her protection to leave her side and make haste to the bright hold to ensure the success of the Light Pack's crucial mission. The order would not return from the command. So this is cool. Obviously, we've learned some lore about the Aelin Queen as a big defender of the people of Vera before they left, and a lot of other stuff here. I mean, it sounds like this Steel Bloom Brigade or whatever their Order of the Steel Bloom, they're going to be, I think they're going to be cropping up a lot in the story, especially if they were the last defenders of you know, Vera, and they were standing there to the end to defend it. I think so. Um, so continuing on, instead of we don't have a man caravan cosmetic this week. We have a naval one. It is the High Wind Interceptor. So this one is a cool yellow boat. It's got like an eagle front to it. It kind of looks like it has two fronts. I don't know if that's just the picture, this concept art, or what. It looks really beat up, to say the least, but it looks cool nonetheless. I wish we could see these in game before we could buy them. Obviously, it would change. I think it would change my opinion on a lot of stuff, and they would honestly get more money out of me. But nonetheless, that's fine. So let's read this over quick here. Built during the height of the Aeolian Empire, the Royal Interceptor was commonly the only force that stood between the defenseless merchant vessels and the marauding corsairs of the Middle Sea trade lanes. In local port taverns, soulless traders would recount their stories of witnessing coordinated pairs of courageous sloops ride the winds and bring to bear potent justice against would-be assailants. I feel like Stephen wrote this. No troubled sailor ever forgot the miraculous night when the beams of light suddenly pierced the darkness and razor-like sails slashed through the clouds of mist, interposing themselves between raiders and prey. So that's pretty cool. It's a sloop, so it's going to be a pretty quick one. It's probably going to be the smallest size ship, I would say. So that's cool. I mean, it looks nice. I'm going to genuinely think about it, especially if it has like a light effect on it, where they specifically said here in the description, that it kind of cut through this, the darkness and stuff. Like, that I like light effects on my stuff. If I can like project a light and then like here I come, I will be all down for that. So on to the last cosmetic. It is the Freehold cosmetic, which this one looks pretty cool. It's called House of Beckoning Flame. The Aeolian Empire built many towering sentinels to ward against the dangers of the unending ocean. Tall and noble, none could imagine a time when their strength would be insufficient to protect their tranquil shores. The corruption that came claimed both land and sea, awakening and empowering the infernal malevolence lying in wait. What is that? Is that just a bunch of stuff or just a big baddie to fight? To this day, none are certain whether the light in the tower directed the path to safety or beckoned the way to destruction. Ooh. So that's interesting. So something happened where they were corrupted? It kind of feels like. And then people were like drawn to their death? That's interesting. So this Aeolian Empire is going to be a huge topic, I think, in the whole Ashes lore, which I'm very excited for. So, but yeah, that was it. Always end in the Freehold, which I think is pretty much the most expensive with the mount, I think. And yeah, so this one was, as I said earlier, the Dying of the Light, very cool one. I'm not really upset with anything. Like some months it's been like, oh, this is stupid looking. Besides the little gargoyle pet, which maybe it fits in, maybe it'll look cooler. Those eyes are just weirding me out a little. And also we've kind of like got man boobs going on, so that's bothered me a little too. But yeah, all looks good this week or this month, and that's about it, guys. I appreciate you watching this video if you stuck through it. As always, hopefully I had all the proper information throughout the video. Blah blah blah. Leave a comment for any suggestions, any thoughts. What's your coolest item you saw during this? Anything else? If you want me to make my other videos, I do have an idea. I want to put a video together, and I have to like get the ADD out of my head so I can focus. I want to do event ideas for nodes, sieges, like event sieges or whatever they're being called, just events, I guess, against nodes. I want to make videos. I have a great idea. I think I pitched it when I was watching the last live stream that Intrepid did for Ashes a week ago or so. I'm gonna make the video and graphics and everything. I'm really gonna go out for it. So hopefully that's gonna be a good one. And I got more, whenever Ashes is got stuff up, I'm gonna post more videos of it. So please follow, subscribe, like the video, turn notifications on. I get that a lot where people are like, oh, I didn't know you put videos up. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of inconsistent, but I do put them up. So that's about it, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good one. And I'll catch you all guys on the next video.